Dear students, today we are going to discuss about the last probability distribution, that is normal distribution. So let us look what do you mean by normal distribution. So the normal distribution in a continuous is a continuous distribution. It may be derived from the binomial distribution as we discussed in the case of this Poisson distribution. In the limiting case, when n, here n is the number of trials, is very large and p is the probability of a success is close to half. So it is already in the definition. If this is probability is close to half, then automatically this is called the normal distribution. The general equation of the normal distribution is given by fx is equal to 1 over sigma under root 2 pi e power minus half of x minus mu divided by sigma whole square. We know this sigma is known as standard deviation and mu is called the mean. In case of the Poisson distribution, we have already calculated that mu is equal to n into p. It is also remember that here mu is lying between minus infinity to infinity, while that sigma is greater than 0. This x is called the normal variate and fx is called the probability density function of the this distribution. Now it is also remembered this important fact here कि a curve, a normal distribution is the proper term for a probability bell curve. Okay, so this is the bell shape everywhere that is symmetric. It means normal distribution are symmetrical, but not all symmetrical distribution are normal. So we have to keep in your mind. Now, what is the properties? So some of the good properties of normal distribution are listed here. This is a continuous probability distribution for a random variable x. The most important contribution, continuous probability distribution is known as normal distribution among all the binomial and Poisson. The graph of a normal distribution is called the normal curve. So this is the beauty of this graph. This is symmetrical about this mean. The axis is mean, so mean is mu, and this is symmetrical about both. So the mean median mode are equal here in the case of normal distribution. The normal curve is bell shape, you can see very easily, and symmetrical about the mean. The total area under the normal curve is equal to 1. It means because this is division is at the mean, which is half. So ये क्या है, total क्या है, that is 1. Now you can look, this is the if it is about mean mu, then this is sigma and this is sigma. This point is called inflection point, and this is mu minus sigma, this mu minus 2 sigma. If and it is easy to see if sigma is less, if mu minus sigma, then this is the this vertex is sharpened, otherwise this will be spread, means this will be more, sharpness will be flat. If that is towards the flat, then this space will be more. Okay, so now we will discuss in different curve later on in the next PPT. It means the between mu minus sigma and mu plus sigma in the center of the curve, the graph curve downwards, the graph curve upward to the left of 2 minus mu minus sigma. यहाँ आप ध्यान देख सकते हो, in case of mu minus 2 sigma, mu minus 3 sigma. Okay, and the point at which the curve changes from the curving upwards to curving downwards are called the inflection point. So this point is called inflection point. Now a normal distribution can have any mean and any positive standard deviation, and the mean gives the location of the line of symmetry and the standard deviation describe the spread of the data. As I said, this is the spread of the data. You can look the spread of the data here in case if mu is the same in both the cases, but the sigma is different. Here sigma is less, 0.7, then you can look the sharpness and the closeness of inflection point. But here if sigma is 1.5, then this will be far widest range here. And here in case if sigma is 0.7 but mu is less, then more sharpness, means inflection point are more closer to each other. Okay, so now what do you mean by standard form of normal distribution? If x is the normal random variable with mean mu and standard deviation sigma, then the random variable z may be defined as x minus mu by sigma, has the normal distribution with mean 0 and standard deviation 1. The random variable z is called the standard normal random variable. The probability density function for the normal distribution in standard form is given by f of z is equal to 1 over under root 2 pi e power minus z square by 2. It is free from any parameter. Means this helps us to compute area under the normal curve. Now, if you look this standard normal distribution, then it is very easy here from the same. Any x value can be transformed into z score, and what do you mean by z score is equal to the value given minus mean divided by standard deviation, means x minus mu by sigma. Now, it is easy to understood in the case of the normal distribution how you can write and how you can say this range, yellow range, that is called the probability of x is in between a and b. If this is the ordinate a and b, the x is in between a and b. But this region is called x is less than a. This region is called x is greater than b. Okay, similarly here this is z is less than minus. Now, let us look one example. A sample of 100 dry battery cells tested to find the length of life produced the following results. X bar is 12 hours, sigma is 3 hours. Now, assuming the data to be normally distributed, what percentage of battery cells are expected to have life cup more than 15 hours and less than 6 hours? So, battery की life का problem है realistic. You can assume कि let us X denote the length of life of dry battery cell, then Z you may calculate as x minus x bar by sigma, that is x minus 12 by 3, that is given in the problem. When x is equal to 15 and z is equal to 1, then you can say that this is greater than 15, and in case z is greater than 1, so z is lying between 0 to infinity minus z is lying between 0 to 1. In this case you can calculate and the value will be 0.1587. Okay, so this is the case here. Now, now you can go ahead and calculate when x is equal to 6 and z is equal to minus 2, then x is less than 6, and in case of less than 6, z is less than minus 2. Here you can see in this graph, then this means z is greater than 2, and what is the meaning of this? Means z is lying between 0 to infinity minus z is lying between 0 to 2. So 5 is given, so 5 minus 0.4772, that is 2.28%. Now, similarly, you can look the different problem. In a normal distribution, 31% of items are used, are under 45, and 8% are over 64. Find mean and standard deviation of the distribution. So you can assume that let x bar and sigma be the mean and standard deviation respectively. Then 31% of the item are under 45. It means you may write x is equal to 45 is 0.31. The area to the left of the ordinate x is this x is equal to 45 and z is equal to z1. Then you can write the probability of z is lying between z1 and 0, that is already given, that is 0.5. तो 0.5 माइनस इसके पैरेलल हो गया मीन, तो 0.5 minus the given is 0.31, it means 0.19. From the table, the value of z corresponding to this area is 1.4, so z is equal to x minus x bar by 6 by sigma. Then you can calculate easily here by putting this value, so you will get this x bar is equal to 50. In this way, you have calculated this mean, that is 50. Thank you very much. Thank you.